What is up, YouTube? This is Kiona. Welcome to my channel, Praise with Angels, where I will be talking about the supernatural, God, and living in the ways that He has shown up in my life, and the way that He could show up in yours, and for people to recognize and understand that God is just as real as we are breathing the air that is not visible. Right? Right. Okay. So, if you like my videos and you're interested in more like it, hit like or subscribe. Now with this one video, I am going to put a disclaimer on it because this was back when I was 34. I am now older, and I recognize the difference between a psychic, a prophet, and apostle, and things of that nature, and the spiritual realm, and the earthly realm, and the rules, okay? So if you're a Christian and you're a believer, you are not to speak to the dead. Disclaimer, okay? But other people see them and speak and interact with them. The dead can be in form of the actual dead who are lost and still walking around the earth. Then there's also your angels of people that have passed on who come back to give you messages. Sometimes they're supposed to be there, and sometimes they're trespassing. That is why we don't speak to the dead, because you don't know when they actually have permission or don't. So with that being said, this is the story. It was my 34th birthday. I had woke up that day and I had went in the room, and my two kids shared a bunk bed, and I heard my son snoring, but I don't know what was in me. I just was like, good morning, and he said good morning back with a snore. So I was like, okay, why did I do that? And he answered. So that should have been my first sign, because clearly someone was there, right? So this day I had planned to go out. I don't remember with who or whatever. I had planned to go out, and I had my mom come down to watch the kids because I was going out for my birthday, and my plans got canceled. So my mom tried to make up and made me some fried chicken. The fried chicken was cooked in confectioner sugar because she missed the flour from the confectioner sugar. Long story short, we had sugar chicken. Then I went looking for this birthday cake, and it was a chocolate truffle cake, right? And I lived on Cape Cod, so mind you, I'm in Hyannis, and I was looking for this cake at every grocery store in Hyannis. Could not find it. Drove to Yarmouth. Could not find it. Drove to Dennis. Could not find it. Drove all the way back to Hyannis. Pissed off because I could not find my birthday cake. Long story short, didn't get a cake. So at 7 o'clock that night, I got a phone call. My phone was on probably 15%, ready to die, right? And I talked with my sister on the phone because she needed to talk to me, and she asked me if I was sitting down, and I said no. And she goes, okay, well, you need to sit down. So I was like, okay. And I didn't even think about my phone dying. We talked for 2 hours without my phone dying at all. First sign, right? Second, my dad had been there with me all day, hence the good morning. So my sister proceeded to talk to me and tell me my dad's message. And I was like, when she was talking to me, that's when my inner knowing kicked in. So everything she started to say, I already knew before it was coming out. Then while we were talking, and I was saying I knew what she was going to say, my dad appeared to me. I saw him in spirit. And then my mom, who was there, you know, my aunts and uncles and grandmother and other people who had passed away had showed up, and we were, you know, conversing with them, and they each had a message. You know, it was like sharing message moment. Yeah, so this went on for 2 hours, and I just want people to know, like, even when you're down to your lowest and you think life is crazy, God can do the craziest thing and make your day so much better. Like, my day sucked, but just by hearing from my dad on my birthday, and mind you, my dad passed when I was 11, so this is my 34th birthday. That was the best birthday that I've ever had. And I just wanted to share my story because many people don't get stories like this. And I wanted to share that God is miraculous. He does do the signs and wonders. And I know there's plenty of other people out there who have the same stories. It's not just a psychic thing. although many psychics are actual prophets who have got lost, but that's a video for another day. I just wanted to share the truth, my truth, and hope that it touches someone out there and blesses them and lets them know that God is real, because he is definitely going to move and do some miracle signs and wonders within the next few years that is going to blow the socks off of people, unbelievers and believers alike. And I hope you understand and hear this message. Have a blessed one, y'all.